Credit scores are multifactorial in so much as they're used in many segments of our lives. Job applications, credit applications, and there's a lot of things that go into it, but it's really important that you protect your credit score and that you build a good credit score. Your credit score can be hurt by basically late payments is the most simple thing. Paying your bills on time is going to build a good credit score, but you also need a mix in order that you have installment, revolving, and of course, if you get to the point mortgage, a well-rounded and long credit history is what's important. And you have to keep using it because that's important. You can't just drop out. You can pay your credit cards off each month. You don't have to pay any interest, but you do need to keep your credit fresh. You need to exercise it just like you need to exercise yourself. Maintaining your credit score basically is using credit. You need it for job applications, you need it for applying to get a rental in an apartment, you need it in insurance situations. Almost all people that are extending, whether it be 30-day credit or 30-year credit, they're using that credit score. So the maintenance of it is by using it. If you're fortunate enough to be able to have parents that have good credit, they can put you on as an authorized user. As an authorized user on a credit card, even before you're able to go ahead and enter into a binding contract, it will build your credit score. When you're applying for a loan, they're going to be looking at the broader context of what you're doing in it. But that will get you started. Once you get of legal age, 18, you can go ahead and apply possibly for a credit card. We entertain credit card applications. We look at them individually. That's the beauty of dealing with a community bank. We use the best of automation to help streamline things, but we also use the personal touch to make sure that your situation is looked at individually. Some of the misconceptions about credit cards. Having a whole fistful of credit cards will not aid you in your quest to have a good, healthy credit score. Cards that are at store cards where you go in and they offer you a substantial discount to go ahead and get that card, they aren't looked on as favorably as true bank cards. That's going to build your credit. Credit cards for some of the vendors, they're a little more liberal in some of their approvals, generally a higher cost as far as interest goes. You're better off limiting yourself to two or three different cards and never, ever close your oldest card. The biggest thing about credit and what hurts it, if you get in a situation where you've got trouble with your payments, you need to go to your creditors and talk to them. You were able to go ahead and seek us out when you needed credit. We're there when you have situations. We can arrange different things to try to help you over rough spots. We can't help you through the rough spots unless we know you're in one. So simply dodging it, not paying attention to it, letting it go, that's not a good thing. Only so many things work. You know, there's no gimmicks to any of this. It's all pretty straightforward stuff. If I was going to give anyone advice, and I've said this before, it takes a lifetime to build credit, but you can tear it down overnight. And although I'm partial, community banking is important because the personal touch is, just get online and try to go ahead and get an actual person on the phone.